Hi, I'm Carrie Blazer, the Divine Feminine, reincarnation of Mary Magdalene. Thank you for clicking on my clip. But I want to let you know that I have a free ebook linked below, my 6 Divine Feminine Self-Love Strategies. They will help you transform your emotional wounds into personal wisdom. And I take a multidisciplinary approach. I include the laws of physics, psychology, neuroscience, shamanism, mysticism. I went wild, okay? So men can understand and women can understand. There's something there for everyone because what I learned is when something's true, it's true in multiple places. All right, please like and subscribe and help me distribute my ebook to everyone for free by exploding my channel. Take care. Enjoy the clip. Bye. And before I accepted that I'm the reincarnation of Mary Magdalene, that I'm the divine feminine, I wrote a book and I published it in April of 2025. And then in the summer and fall of 2025 is when I really accepted all the signs and synchronicities of my reincarnation. And that's on my website, an origin story, if you want to check it out. But I attracted several men into my life as a mirror back to me. And my book goes from my suicide attempt in 2019 to bringing out my shamanic gifts in all these relationships, and then experiencing enlightenment for the first time in 2024. And I didn't go on a date with any of these guys, but my second and third heroes, and I call them my heroes because they mirrored my wounds back to me, showed me where I can improve myself, and I'm much better off for it. So I'm the heroine in the book, they're the heroes. And I'm sure that it could be triggering that I'm calling Andrew Tate a hero. But he triggers a lot of people, and I have a rape wound. So in my book, there's Justin is number 2. And then I was talking to Justin. Our personal relationship with Justin started in June of 2022, which was 2 months before Andrew's takedown started. So it always felt like I was working in lockstep with someone. Only did I find out in the end of 2024 who it seems like I'm working in lockstep with, and that's the sixth hero in my book is my guy from my childhood who got the job of head of global security at GoDaddy 1 month before I reached out to Justin, and he's former FBI. Now, who's powerful enough to kick Andrew off social media? FBI does a lot of internet censorship, and then take away his payment processing center, and then throw him in solitary confinement. I would say the FBI, the American government, probably could do that. Anyway, let's get into this Carl Jung quote so we can see how, a lot of people project onto Andrew, and then he's the problem, put him in jail. So many women, so many men are triggered by Andrew Tate. But if we acknowledge that our heart projects how we feel about ourselves onto the quantum field, the universe, to mirror it back to us, then we can say, oh, maybe those people were sexually abused. And if we think about who I attracted in next to my life, yeah, it's a little scary. So after Justin, I attracted in 2 decorated Fire Academy instructors into my life. 164, 167. Before it got me back to JC, head of global security at GoDaddy. So men at the top have a lot in common with Andrew Tate. And, I'm working on it. But let's read the Carl Jung quote. If you imagine someone who is brave enough to withdraw all of his projections, then you might get an individual who is conscious of a pretty thick shadow. Such a man has saddled himself with new problems and conflicts, has become a serious problem to himself. And as he is now unable to say that they do this and they do that, they are wrong and they must be fought against, such a man knows that whatever is wrong with the world is in himself. And if he only learns to deal with his own shadow, he has done something real for the world. He has succeeded in shouldering at least an infinitesimal part of a gigantic unsolved social problems of our day.